For over the past year now, I have been creating many cardboard crafts, and I've spray painted most of them. And in doing so, I've had to make sure I kept the ground safe from being painted on. And in this time, I've come up with these 3 ways to keep the ground safe. In the order I came up with them, I will be going over all 3 of these very shortly. Of these 3, the newspaper or coupon page is probably the cheapest and easiest to implement, and is probably the best for if you're beginning to spray paint things made out of cardboard. And it is very manageable for small pieces of cardboard. And you have to make sure nothing you're spray painting is too close to the edge. Observe what's about to happen. With this larger piece of cardboard, what I am attempting to show you is that anything too close to the edge risks some runoff spray paint getting concrete, wood, or whatever it is painted. If you've ever felt troubled by graffiti, this isn't even art, it's a mess. So you want to be careful about this. And I learned to be careful about this. So what I did was, I came up with a solution. One can actually use cardboard to spray paint cardboard. If you use creativity to your advantage, you could make your own cardboard spray painting platform. This is the device I've used the most. The pros are it is lightweight, it's portable, and it can handle multiple cardboard objects. But it comes with downsides. It wobbles because cardboard can warp, and then the table gets unstable. It makes fine detail painting hard. But one cool redeeming pro about this is that you can modify these platforms. So I made mine have a handle so I could hold it like a briefcase, and that adds to the portability and user-friendliness. I cut 1x3 strips, made triangular legs, and then hot glued them on. The most dependable option though, but not necessarily the most user-friendly, is this wooden table I have created. It is heavy. It is sturdy. What I love about this is it will never warp, and if it will down to the size of molecules. And because this cardboard table made of wood is longer and taller, it can take more of a cardboard load, and it'll keep those ground surfaces even safer than the last option. And here are the cardboard marine arm guards I used that new table to paint. But how did I make it? Well, someone close to me was giving out free wood and bamboo, so I seized opportunity. And I didn't know if this was going to work, but you gotta take some risks if you want to get anywhere. I took this piece of wood because I thought it was the best of the lot. The second part was harder, and I felt so worried this was not going to work. I took the bamboo and measured 4-inch segments on the bamboo, marked every 4 inches with Sharpie, and sawed at those red Sharpie marks. Then I hot glued those segments onto the wooden board, and it works. It works. And I'm showing you where the hot glue meets the bamboo and the wood right now. Nails can't do this kind of thing. Let's just note that sawing bamboo is not my forte, so I think even if you're beginning, you'll probably be able to implement at least one of these ways of spray painting cardboard. Anyways, which way did you find most interesting? Which of these are you open to trying and why? And if you already spray paint cardboard, how do you do so? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you want to see more.